This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.
Mr. Haruna, your publication, you specialize in conflict reporting. Can you speak to us on what would typically happen when these people have been rescued or surrendered? What's the process that then is kick-started?
Yeah, it's a straightforward thing. What they do, there's nothing more they do than when the military will either rescue these people or help these people to come out of the bush. They profile them. They profile most of them, and if there are some that need to be debriefed, they did that. Then they hand them over to the Borno State government through the Ministry of Women Affairs, whose responsibility is to provide some psychosocial support and begin to link them up with their family. They have to identify their local government, where they come from, and if they are children, then they have to ensure that if they are children, then they have to try to find out who or if they have any knowledge of where they come from, or how do they manage to get to those locations or get out of that location. So when they do that, then a vehicle is provided and everybody is taken to their communities. But most of these communities are still not safe, so mostly they are taken to their local government areas, where they also join other either surrendered or those that escaped in IDP camps in Bama, in Mongono, in Dikwa, and other places. Some live within Medjugorje. That has been the case. So there's nothing more than this.
From public information, or I'm wondering if there is public information to help us, give us a sense of how many people, when they're debriefed, what percentage, how many of them typically are identified as a possible risk or threat to the communities they were taken from?
Yeah, I cannot really say, because, for example, when this mass surrender has been happening, we have nearly 100,000 of them that have surrendered so far. But the government will tell you that 65 to 70% of them, they don't constitute any risk. They are also victims that have found themselves within the territory of Boko and have been living with them. Some are farmers, some are women and children. So that large number of them are taken back to their community or whatever they say they have come from. And then the rest, who are seen to be very active in the Boko Haram fight, or they constitute some kind of risk factor, are kept in different camps. We have 2 camps here in Medjugorje that those kind of people are kept, but others who are seen as victims are profiled and allowed to go back to their communities because they are considered as victims.
Well, Mr. Haruna, thank you so much for joining us and speaking to us on this matter. We appreciate your time. Our guest, Mr. Abdul Karim Haruna, is the Lake Chad editor at Human Angle, speaking to us on the rescue of 387 hostages who have been in Sambisa forest for the last 10 years. The military, the army, came out and said that they'd carried out a 10-day operation called Operation Desert Sanity III, with the aim of clearing, quote, the remnants of the terrorist group Boko Haram from the forest.
This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.